topic, but under the forfeiture law, if the police arrest you for a drug offense and they find cash in the same vehicle you were in when you're pulled over, and they suspect the cash is related to the drug offense, they can seize the cash. That's under this forfeiture law that you just referenced. Right. Or if you own the vehicle and there's not the bank doesn't own the vehicle, like you're paying a monthly note on the vehicle, if the police, if they want to, they could seize your vehicle and say, we think the vehicle was being used in delivering the drugs. That's another thing that they might choose to do. Correct. And within 30 days, you were explaining this to me before, right. You have to file something. The way it works, when the police seize something, and let's just use cash because it's an easier example, if the police believe that your money is connected to drug activity, whether it's from selling it or about to be used or it proceeds, anything to do with any connection to the drugs, you have 30 days to file a claim. Once they give you this forfeiture notice, you have 30 days to file a claim. And the way the forfeiture law is, it's almost backwards. It's backwards in the sense that you then have to start trying to prove that your money is not drug related. Or that, and so you file a claim within 30 days to say that I'm the owner of the money, this is the source of the money, it's not involved in illegal activity. And if you don't do that, if you don't file that claim, your money is forfeited and gone forever. Even if the district attorney drops the charges, even if the drug charges. The drug charges, even if you're not even prosecuted, even if they never accept those charges, if that claim is not filed within 30 days, you've lost all your rights to it, and there are no exceptions.
And there's nothing that you can do about it at that point.
There is nothing you can do about it at that point, which is a good reason why if you are arrested and money is seized from you or a vehicle, then you should contact an attorney immediately because you're on the clock.
Well, interesting, John, you mentioned what if there's cash in the car, but what if there's a gun in the vehicle?
Right. That's another aspect that a lot of people don't understand or they don't appreciate. You can be in lawful possession of a gun. You can have a concealed weapon permit. Or you can just simply have a gun in your vehicle, which is not illegal.
That you're the lawful owner of.
Right. Lawful owner, it's my gun in my car. That's not against the law. But the 1495E, that statute says that if you're in possession of a firearm or have a firearm under your immediate control, and you're also in possession of any controlled substance, any drug, you are then subject to a mandatory 5-year imprisonment if you're convicted of that offense.
Mandatory 5 years?
5 to 10.
5 to 10 years.
That's correct.
Yeah, and you know, that just brings up all kinds of concerns, and what that tells me is if you lend your car, maybe you got a teenage son and he's out with his friend, you let him take his friends out partying with the car, you better check that ashtray, make sure that nobody's doing anything that they shouldn't be doing, because if the police pull you over and they find a marijuana cigarette butt in that ashtray and you've got a gun in the car, you might find yourself in some real hot water.
Well, the first problem you're going to have is that when they arrest you and bring you to jail, you're going to have a pretty high bond, because you're charged with a very serious crime that is a mandatory jail offense, and you're going to have to post a high bond even just to get out of jail to fight that charge.
Well, this